any kind of project outside your organization, other company, other country, other sector, other city people, anything is called external audience. Okay, something within my organization people I am denoting internal, something which is outside I'm dealing outside of my organization, they are the external audience. Now, what are business communication for and what is the benefits, why business communication is very much important in a workplace? When business communication, any kind of communication, are factor of this eight one. First is problem solving. You communicate in a business, there might be a problem, like yesterday we have talked about the emails, right? We give emails like problem solving or the conflict or customer care you're showing. So their communications benefit is to, when we in a meeting we solve the problem, we in a meeting we take a decision what is right, hiring decisions, selection of the candidates, launching of the product, then we decide the productivity of the product, how much it's useful, whether it's launchable or not. You talk about the workflow, do I need a more manpower, do I need more employee? You figure out the strategy, do I need to expand my business to another level? Business relation, how much networking you are with the people, how much people can invest in you. Okay, there's an investor part also, finance part also, promotion messages, how much communication, because for example, there is always a fight between a Zomato, Blinkit, and Zipto. And in Bangalore, there was one case recently happened when I forgot that incident, but something and a big hoardings was there. Okay, that's how the promotion is also the part of communication to tell my the audience or the customer like us who use any product that is valuable. That's challenge. That this product is in the market. Okay, image branding, that is a communication part also. Audience response, that is how much feedbacks comes, that is a response. So you should know the communication is not I'm talking to you and you are talking to me. You should not take this way. Okay, the boss tell me to do task, I do the task, that's it, the communication. No, business communication depend on interlink department, that is business, promotion, marketing, production, quality, IT team, customer care team, everything is involvement is there. Now, effective communication, how we can say, it should be practical and it should be factual. Practical means whatever the idea you're doing and whatever the ideas you're putting in action should be very much clear, very much concise, and very good persuasive. And the actual facts and figures should be you are dealing. For example, um, which one I should be telling you about? Anything which is you are launching the product. For example, Geo. Okay, so how the communication spread in Geo 5G? 4G, first 4G happens, okay, right? So they want to circulate in the market. Look at the they have assumed forehead that internet will be the second, first most priority rather than unlimited calls. Nobody recharge for the calls now. So everybody calls recharge for the internet in the mobiles, right? The data. Data is very important. So what was the communication? They start giving free in the audience. Okay, everybody, if remember, there was a huge line for Geo free SIMs. I believe everybody have your mom's dad have even purchased that. We were so used to it, now we were so addicted to use the internet that we realized that internet is a future. So they were clear, they were concise and factual, and they start putting the quotes. So that is one of the effective example of communication. Now, when you do the communication, especially business communication, what an employer like us or the CEO, CFO, mid-level people wants or understand or expect. Organization ideas and information are shared in a meeting. Ideas and information from internal department are shared or circulated. Reading and listening effectively should be there. Communicating with diverse group is needed, and using the communication technology is being accepted. So basically, you need to organize, express, listener, communicate, and technology use should be there. Now, apart from this, you're writing a skill effectively. Yesterday, I taught you the email writing. 80% of the workplace use emails. Okay, and now you need to able to understand why business communication, where it is needed. It's emailing the proposal, emailing the any kind of MOUs, any kind of tie-ups, any kind of event, any kind of invitations. Your writing ability through mails or proposal or invitation should be good, business oriented, formally oriented. Now, applying in a business ethic, you are asking for investors, okay? Or there are conclaves are happening, conferences are happening. Why happening? Because business communication brings business, network, investors, clients, right? Expansion. And why I'm teaching you today? Because once you will be in a job, you will be doing this in your job as well. No matter you are IT sector, no matter you are data science person, but at one particular time you will be in a mid-level senior people. Okay, you will be not be fresher in these 5 years, 2 years, or 3 years. You will get a promotion, your salary will be increased, you will be in a mid-level senior, and you will be get promoted. So you will be asked to bring something on a table. Then you will be in charge to bring projects, then you will be in charge to deal project with the other people client, and you should be very much aware then in future next 5 years that you need to deal with it. What is the process? Simply, okay, everybody knows, we have learned in school. There's an idea, sender. Then what happens? Sender transmit to the audience, audience decode it, audience get the reaction, audience send it back the feedback, and sender receive anything you wants to go, then go back 1 to 8. Now, communication skill, how should be there? It's ethical. Ethical means whatever you're saying, it should be legally in the circle of legal. Okay. Constructive feedback. Constructive feedback is somebody gives you a feedback. So, for example, your boss says you that you are not good enough, you are useless, you good for nothing. Okay. Somebody shouted at you meeting. Is this a feedback is good? No. What is a constructive feedback? Constructive feedback is when you give a feedback to you, you add a positive suggestion to it. For example, uh, I think Raman, you can improve it, but why don't you try the another better? Please take a help of Raman. He has done already this kind of work. So what you're trying, you're not degrading that person value. You're helping it by say you take a help from someone. Don't do it alone if you're not able to do it. It will benefit your work. Can you see the line? That line we have to learn today. How to be constructive. Never say anything bad to you. Arey, tumse kuch nahi ho payega. You will not able to do it. Okay. Always give a good leader, a good a boss, a good management. Always give a constructive feedbacks, and any feedbacks given to you negatively, never be defensive mode. As a human nature, we get defensive, we get offensive, we get angry. How dare he said, Dekha hai? Have you seen him? He had nothing. I'm far better. No, no, don't do it. If you want to improve yourself in terms of personality and skill, take that feedback and just be positive that why this person have given this feedback. What happened when somebody give you feedback, you think I'm the best, I have done my 100%, but in somebody else's eyes you were not 100%, you was only 50%, and that myth have to be broken. So always take anyone's feedback always positively, firstly, and second is try to work on that feedback. Clear? Everybody give me thumbs up, raise your hand till now. Clear? Come on. Today I'm teaching you business ethic. You should be knowing. Reactions. Till now you should have known me that I need a reactions as a response from my classes. Okay, now audience centric approach. Anything you cater in the business communications, a meeting, the conference, anything, it should be audience. Audience should be the main target. Business ethic, the way you sit, way you talk in the table, way you stand, where you stand at the podium, way you express yourself is very much important. One other thing is technology skill, another thing is intercultural sensitivity. Now, ethical communication is true in every sense, includes relevant information and not a depictive in any ways. So, what is ethical communication? That is whatever the information you're providing is true. If anybody have done the job forms, through website. At the last, it give you tick mark that I agree whatever the information and I have uploaded. It's true. It's not false. Have you noticed that any form you tick, any form you have filled, maybe a government form, anything form online or offline, you might see one checkbox and asking that whatever the information is given, it's for it's like legally authentic, it's right and true, correct, it's not any false, else legal action will be taken, right? So it should be ethically under the lawful eyes. Now, what is unethically plagiarism? What is plagiarism? Something copying and pasting somebody else's work. Another thing is giving a false pictures of data. Another thing is distorting the visual. There is something visual is there or something not there. And selective misquoting is some what you're quoting is something is inappropriate and misunderstood. So your tagline should also be good. Your numbers and figures of your business should be good. Also visual, whatever you're showing in the product should be though. It's not like you're showing the product something goes on. For example, there's a lot of reels you might have seen. You have ordered from Flipkart and Amazon, and the products come nothing. Right? They have ordered the iPhone, and the box of rocks are coming. Right? So this shouldn't be there. That is known as unethical, not legal. The case will be there. Now, what is ethical issues? Recognizing the ethical issues. Ethical issues are ethical dilemma and ethical lapse. Now, ethical dilemma is shareholder, ethical lapses, business pressure. Now we come to ethical dilemma. Dilemma means any confusion towards something. Now, dilemma comes when your morale is on the stake of verge whether I should do or not. For example, taking black money, taking corrupted money, or sharing the information, confidential informations, trading of illegal thing. That is an ethical dilemma. Something which you know which is not legal, but you are going against it. Okay, you're choosing it. Ethical lapse is business pressure, legal choices, unethical choice. Sometimes what happen in the business where you cannot fight with something straightforward. To be very honestly speaking, then you sometimes you take a U-turn to make things happen. So there also you need to understand that where we go ethically right and very strategically right towards that situations. Making ethical choice. Why business communication is very important? It's because anything when you work in the organization, it is legally bounded. Else a code of conduct is there, policies are made. For example, you should know posh. If you do not know, there's a posh training. Posh training means it's mandate for any company to do posh training, to know the rights of men and women. If somebody harass you, any kind of harassment, sexual harassment, emotional harassment, abusing it out, they can under lawfully they can file the case. Okay, so you once you go into company, you will be also attending this case. So you should be knowing that what is an ethical choice. An individual goes for policy, company make you sign, make you read the conduct of course in your offer letter, basically in your appointment letter, everything will be mentioned. At least come some 2 to 3 pages are there with all the rules and regulations will be there. For example, very basic example I'll teach you. Companies give a laptop. Okay, good companies give a laptop, official work laptop, and you're supposed to submit by the time of resignation letter. Once the everything is done full and final, you have to return it. Now that is written on the appointment letter, code of conduct you have to sign. What if you refuse to not give up? What if you refuse and let it it's my laptop now, I will keep it. So because you signed that conduct, okay, code of conduct, organization, the company has right to case you, claim also, and they make you penalty also. That is the power of ethical choice, the code of conduct you should be knowing. So when anything happen, ethical choice, Policies are made between an employer and between the corporate. So why it's very important? Because both the parties should be equally in the lawful rights. If company is doing against you, if company is holding your salary, you have fully right to go against and file the suits towards the by the law. Okay, if employee is doing something wrong, company has lawfully right to go and sue against the employee. So that's why code of conduct is mentioned. Now, audience should be center approach, focus on audience, care about the audience, and respect about the audience. Focus means what you are trying to deliver, you should be aware you whom you are making you listen your words. Care about the audience, you do not just blabber, you just keep on checking in between they are able to understand or not. Okay, they are not disinterested. And respect your audience. If somebody giving you opinion and question, you should very respectfully, very gracefully should take the question. No, oh shit, why he is stand, why he's raising a question. Oh shit, I'm not able to get the answer. I will be no. This should be not be there. If you do not know the answer, make sure tell them I do not know the answer. I will get back to you and I will discuss you later on. Okay, but you have to be very respectful towards your audience. Why? Because when you do the meetings, there are the chances and there are 100% chances the client will ask you the query as many as you can. Okay, and it's your duty as an employer, as a project manager, team lead, whatever you are in that system, and if you are working in that project, it's your duty to fulfill every question of your clients or of your boss or to your junior, senior, subordinate, colleagues, peers, anything. Okay, so you need to understand the another thing in the business communication. You need to understand the culture system. There is no religion in the business organization. First thing first, there is a culture. Why? Because we in India we have a diverse culture, right? So somebody is from different country, different religion, different. Somebody religions have nothing to do with the business or your employees. First thing first, we become different personality. Somebody is extrovert, somebody is a short tempered, somebody is introvert, somebody is just. So you need to understand there's a different thoughts and patterns of individuals are there, and the behavior and a personality will conflict with one each other. For example, raise your hand. Have you ever done a group projects in your class? Have you had a group assignments, group projects where you guys have comes and given submit to your professor? Just raise your hands. How many have done group projects till now? Anybody have worked in a group? Okay, I can see one or two, three. Good, good. Now, when you done a group. Okay, sorry, this was a glitch. So another example, I'm audible to you. Give me thumbs up quickly, guys. Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes,
Can you guys
ma'am.
hear? Good, good. Thank you. So another example I will give you is group planning. Okay, everybody wants to go to Goa once in a life in your college life with your group friends. Okay, and the Goa plan is still be on you now, or you plan to go to the movie. Okay, one agree, do not agree. Second, do not agree. Somebody say I do not have time. Of the fourth person say that I need to go to my family dinner with someone else. Right. So there's a different thoughts. different opinions. Somebody being agree easily, somebody is not agreeing very easily, somebody is stubborn. So what you do, you guys communicate, right? You cannot fight, or you are not going, no, you're not going. You communication happen. When communications happens, there is a symbol of attitude, that what kind of attitude you are talking to that person. Are you holding that value of that person that is important, and symbolizing it that if he do not come, his presence is very important in a group, in a friend circle. So there's a kind of belief when you build trust on someone. When you build trust on someone, there's a norms, rules and regulations occur. And when rules and regulation come, there's a kind of expectations comes. Expectations come that there's nothing goes against the wrong. It should be all be legal minded. That's why a culture is being shared. The culture doesn't mean a religious or any kind of background. Culture means that different people from different backgrounds come together, work in a common goal, and have a same mindsets. That's how the work environments come. Have you heard from somebody that, raise your hand, that my work culture is very good, my office culture is very good? Why they say? Because everybody is happy. Why happy? Because everybody go do the one process, and and many other things are made to make sure that there's no conflict of anything apart from their goals, company's goals, the project's goals. They do not think beyond that. That is the culture we make. Now, what is interculture sensitivity? Assume a difference, tolerate ambiguity, withhold judgment, look past surface, show respect, and note culture biases. You need to be very sensitive towards it. When I was learning languages between Korea, Chinese, Japanese, I happened to across the countries. I have fortunate enough to talk to different country people, Mexican, uh, Afghanistan, many people. You name them. I have talked to many people, made difference in this. So one of the thing I understand is, first thing when talk to the different part of the country, we started comparing the companies, the cultures, okay, countries, people. That in my country this happened, this is not allowed, this is opposite in your country. For example, America versus Indian culture, far more difference in studies, in livings, in workplace, in a very different from poles apart. Even in the value tradition system, families, what we have been raised, they are being raised different, right? So our judgment is something differ if we talk about just random and normal like American cultures like this. My myth is also like this, American culture like this. Unless and until I start making friends with American and get to know that why these things happen, why after 18 people are independent and they do not live with your moms. So this is a kind of myth, but they told me that this is not exact the culture. There are many people who live with their families like just like us. So you need to understand when you go to the different countries, you need to understand culture with movement. Okay, just because something happened in the past because of that person, that thing, you do not surface and judge them. Okay, we have as a human being have a habit of judging, and especially in Indian trade I have seen, we are having a judgmental thing. We judge people very easily. So because you guys from IT, you need to learn. You will be now working with the different countries, people. For example, German is open for Indian, Koreans is open for Indians, right? Vietnam, Indonesia, Germany is open for Indians. You need to understand their concept, our concept can be different, and we have to respect them. Okay, we have to respect. That is the ethical cultural sensitivity. Now you have to be remain flexible. Common ground should be there to make a relationship between any employee, any friendship you guys hold, whatever, who's your ever best friend is, for example, okay, just example, whoever your best friend is, there must be a common thing, right? That that makes you feel good about it. Okay, I can be friend with that person because he's kind of similar to me, or my opinions match in the food, or my opinions match in my thoughts. That's how we make a friendship. Now, what is interculture sensitivity? Okay. Can you see my screen? There's a glitch is coming in today. Please give me thumbs up quickly. Raise your hands. If you can see my screen, the PPT quickly. We have shortage of time also. I need to cover a lot of things. Am I audible? Can you see me? Can you see my PPT?
Example is yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Thank you, dear. Thank you. Okay. Interculture sensitivity means, like again, I told you that individual you need to respect from a different part of the people culture and from the background. Now there will be a culture different contractual issues when you go business communication. Suppose you want to build your own business. Okay, everybody wants to run their own business. Sometime in their life you want to become a partner and entrepreneur, so you want to expand your business. Now if you want to expand your business, so you will be not be expanding towards your own city only. You will going from Mumbai to Delhi, Delhi to Bangalore, Bangalore to Chennai. And once you might go wanted to go, suppose you come to know the products are from China. Okay, suppose, so you want a raw material from a China. So yeah, there will be inter-country culture differences also, because company businesses comes from one kind of partnership from one city, one country to another country. So there will be a culture difference. Now, cult, as I already told you, that culture differences thing. Their laws and ethics are be different from yours and yours. India's laws are something else, and other countries' laws is something else. The social customs norms are different. Yeah, non-verbal communications are there. For example, you need to understand that communication, business communications play a major role. Okay, you need to widen your horizon of your mind, that we are just not talking about the employee or a boss giving instructions to each other. We are talking about once you will be in a mid senior level, once you will be in charge to suppose a Korean project, USA project, UK projects, you need to understand also that working with you guys will be a little difficult. And there this kind of laws, issues, non-verbal things will be sometime may be difficult, but you should know how rightfully we need to understand. Okay, culture content, high context and low context. Simple is it. Sometimes culture contest means making decisions. Okay, for example, Dr. Jaishankar, a foreign minister, do lot of culture contesting because he's a foreign minister. He's doing MOUs for the other countries from the other. Why? Because he wants the business to be runs right. Same way the oils won everything. The problem solving method, negotiation style. Another best way of business communication is negotiation. Negotiation means, suppose you said you two brothers or two friends decided to go out. Okay. One says, let's go to movie. Another say, let's go to the McDonald's. Or one said, let's go to McDonald's. Another said, let's go to the Starbucks. Clear? Now there's a fight between them. No, I like this McDonald's. No, I like this, the Starbucks. Now both agree, okay, let's go and go to not your nor mine, let's go to Domino's, and you both agree in one conditions. That is called a negotiation, when two people agree in one terms. And in the offices it's very important to know the negotiation style. That's what is called negotiation. Legal ethical views: seek mutual ground, withhold judgment, respect different, and send honest messages. This is all legal ethic I have already taught you, so I'm not going to brief that. Social customer behavior, how to, when in a business communication, when you are in a working environment, how you do the business communication in a behavioral term, what kind of attitude should be there. So one is formal rule, another is informal rule. Now both formal and informal comes to the behavior and attitude towards you. Now when we talk about attitude, we call a manner first. Today I taught you and I told you that somebody greets you, say greeting back. That's a manner. Okay, and that manners come in concept of time. In time you have to greet. If I tell you good morning, in time you give me a good morning. If I ask about prompt response, in time you have to be prompt. These small things are being noticed. Remember, your behavior notice. System of value that shows you are a valuable person, that you know you need, you are in the system and you value the system, and you respect the authorities whom you are talking to, whom is somebody holding the position. You have a respect. For example, your boss come in a meeting, or your boss have you invited for the dinner, for example. Out of mannerism you stand up. That is the prompt concept of time. You hold the value, you give something because your boss has given you promotion and they respect or help you in the office work. You hold the system. Now how the boss, because boss was a boss, he has a higher authority and he's very fair and legally right, you respect the authority. Same way, if somebody has a wealth, okay, that is informal, a business good, the concept of time, system value, respect of authority will also be there. Non-verbal communication, this is another topic I will be dealing with you in a next class, but it's like a body language class. Now, but you should be knowing as a non-verbal thing is decoding and interpreting. Decoding means whatever sending message to giving to you, you are trying to understand that message. And another was interrupting is in between what is going on. Gossip, politics, somebody says bad mouthing, somebody say bitching, that is comes in the internal, and that is a culture contest. Remember, office politics is exist and is mandatory, and you will be not mandatory but it exists basically. So you will be also the part of the gossip bitching. No matter if you say no no no, but you will be hearing also from there. So you need to understand that, go to the factual what person has said to you rather than going to the person whom you are hearing from it. Okay, so enthusiastic trim, exonopeia, or stereotyping like gossiping, bitching, or telling about of favoritism, you need to avoid this kind of culture. Okay, no gossips are allowed. What is a culture pluralism? Avoid assumption, avoid judgment, and admit the distinction. Accepting multicultural. Okay, that is a part of your business communication also. So accept everybody from your company. Written intellectual intercultural skill is use plain English as much as you can, means as you need not to be very advanced. You have the clarity, use proper address and site numbers carefully. This can be skipped for your time being, but you should also know about that. Okay, let's see. Multicultural speaking, okay, whatever, if you're speaking to any other part of the country people and you have our accent is very different from their essence. Okay, our accent is like we are talking Hindi as fast as we can talk in English. Okay, we do not convert in a mirror, but they people have not habit of reading English or listening English very often, so they convert it and they speak. The accent is very different. Try, if you're communicating with the different part of the country people, even a city from north to south, make your conversation as simple as you can. Okay, look for feedback. If they want a clarification, if they don't want to talk, or they are not able to speak very clearly, do not look down upon them. Okay, make a effort to make them understand or you understand them. That is a multi-language speaking. Adapt the conversation, clarify what they want, and learn this phrase. Some phrases you should also learn from a multicultural, what is the, so that the bondings will be there. Now, okay. Feedback, you should be knowing constructive and descriptive feedback. I already told you constructive feedback should be positive. Disconstructive feedback, something giving you a negative review. You are going for personal attacks. Okay, so always give a feedback in a positive note. Okay, you have done better, you can improve, why don't you try this. You should be aware of how to speak in your this. Ethic in a workplace is a respect, courtesy, and common sense. No nonsense attitude is allowed in a workplace. Communication is a tools and everything. Now, let's practice the main part of the session today is let's practice the meeting scenario. college people. You should be knowing this. There's a project deadline. Situation, team members are late in completing the project task. What should be the line? If you are in a meeting, we need to finish this before the deadline. The word is deadline. Can everybody share this progress? Please let me know that what is happening in the project. Let's divide the task equally. Can you see the lines? This kind of line is very commonly used on the business phase of communication. Online team meeting. If you're having online meeting, what should be there? Student attend a virtual internship meeting. The first thing is I am audible. I keep on asking, am I audible? I am audible because I'm cross checking it out. Let me share my screen. If you're sharing something, could you please repeat that? If you're not able to understand, you can always say, could you please repeat that? So this is a normal phrase of language. If you're doing a client presentation, what is it? Today we present our proposal. Our objective of proposal is so and so. We welcome your feedback at sessions. Conflict resolution. If there is a fight in a meeting, if two members are disagreeing, not fight like dushum dushum, but in the opinions they are disagreeing, what say? Let's discuss calmly. Okay. We cannot say you go there, or I will give you one thappad. You cannot say like this. Okay. Or you cannot do dushum dushum also. So you need to understand the way of speaking. Let's discuss calmly. I understand your perspective. Can we find a common solutions? Okay, as a leader, you should be knowing aware of these languages. Okay, somebody is reporting you. You need to report to your email or presentation, or you are reporting your boss in one-on-one conversation. So what you will say, I have completed my task. Currently, I'm working on this and this, but you're telling your boss that I am on this work. I have not completed, but still the work is in progress. I will submit it tomorrow. So you're giving the update. Update means you're giving the status. Give me raise up till now it's clear. Give me raise your hands till now I'm clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Very good. Okay. Another one is brainstorming session. The team discuss a new idea. You will be also the part of this team also. So let's brainstorm some idea. That's an interesting suggestion. If you are giving a suggestion, if you think that person idea is very good, so you can always say it's an interesting suggestions. We can improve the concept. Okay, somebody you like the concept, but you think it can be worked. It's just average, it's need to, you cannot say your idea is bad, it will be not run. Okay, ये चलेगा ही नहीं. You can always say we can improve the concept. Why don't we do the alternate method? We can keep the full half parts. Okay, so you need to understand. Interview preparation during the meeting. Placement trainer prepares student for interview. The first question is, tell me about yourself. What are the strengths? Why should I hire you? These are the normal question the meeting phrases ask. Product launch and discussion. Teams plan a product launch event. We need a strong marketing plan. Suppose there's a meeting. Suppose there's a product of launch of another geo products. So as a meeting, we need to understand the marketing plan. What should be the marketing plan? What should be the product launch? What should be the product marketing? What should be the product positioning? 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 Customer complaints meeting. Handling an unhappy customer. We apologize for the inconvenience. We understand your concern. We will resolve this issue quickly. You must have heard a lot of things from your customer cares also. They had this kind of words. 10th event planning meeting. Student organize a college seminar. Let's discuss the event schedule. Who will coordinate with the speaker or the speaker? We need volunteer for the management. Performance feedback meeting. Supervisor give feedback to intern. You performed well. There is a room for improvement. Keep up the good work. Sales strategy meetings happen. Team discuss increasing of sale. We should target new customer. Let's improve our strategy. We need a better promotions. Negotiation can be discussed in pricing. That sound reasonable. Let's reach win-win solutions. These are the phrases you should be knowing it while doing the meetings. Time management. Employees struggle to manage the multitask. We should prioritize the important work first. Let's create the timeline. Time management is essential. If your meetings are appreciating someone, recognizing excellent work, everyone. Thank you for your dedications. Your efforts are appreciated. You should be knowing these words also. Okay, till now, am I clear? This is the now we come to the last session of the today's session. Give me thumbs up. Till now, we everybody is clear what is business communication. Raise your hands. Let me see how many have understood. Great. Now let's have a quiz. Okay. Now in quiz you can guess as much as you can answer. Nobody is judging you. Ready? Okay. To contact someone again later for update, you have to guess the business phrase. What words is used if you have to contact someone again for the updates? What is word? Any idea? Any guesses? Yes. No matter if you're wrong, also guess. Nobody is judging you.
Follow.
Right. Someone's right the same. Exactly. Follow up. Very good. Next, to make sure, and no Googling, okay? No chat GTP, no Googling. To make sure everyone understand and agree. What should be the word? Any guess? Take a wild guess. No Googling, okay? Any wild guess? On the same page. Have you heard this word? On the same page? When everybody understood and everybody is clear. So if I ask you, everybody understood, everybody say yes to me answer, we are on the same page. Next. To discuss idea creatively in the room. Sorry, in a group. To discuss ideas creatively in a group. Come on. Take a wild guess. Any idea? No? Anybody? Answer is brainstorming. Brainstorming is a word when everybody comes together and share their different ideas. Okay, next one. To postpone a discussion or decision. Suppose you want to cancel the decisions or cancel or for upcoming months you leave that thing, discussion or decision. What's the word should be? What should be the word? Any guess? Any wild guess also? Put it on hold. Okay, that's a very common language, words, phrase used in a workplace. Put it on hold. Next one. To return to a topic later. To return to a topic later.
Let's get
Any
back.
idea? Let's get back. Okay. Circle back. Okay. The right word of business frame or the work is circle back. Let's back is also a casual tone, but advanced version is circle back. To inform someone about update. To inform someone about updates. Anybody? These words used in a meetings, normal casual talks, in emails. Keep me posted. What is the word? Keep me posted. That means keep me informing it out. Me. Okay. To communicate with someone briefly. You're discussing, deep discussions going on with someone. Maybe your boss, your maybe clients, maybe in a meeting, anything, maybe in a virtual meeting. To communicate with someone briefly. Briefly means you're explaining somebody. Anybody? Okay. Touch base. What is that? What? Touch base. Let's have a touch base on this subject. Okay. Next one. Work completed before deadline. Work completed before deadline. Any idea? Okay. Uh, give me that smiley face if you do not know the answers. It's okay. Let me see.
Ahead of
Give me
schedule.
smiley face. Somebody says, please schedule.
Ahead of
Somebody
schedule.
ahead of schedule. Ahead of schedule. Did you Google it out? Please do not Google it out. If not, then good. If you Google it out, then it's very bad.
No,
A
no.
final date to complete the work. If you do not know the answer, then you will raise the hands. Okay. Let me know also. And it's okay if you do not know at your college time. Final date to complete the work. I like the honesty. Very good. Few people raise the hand that we do not know. It's good. It's okay. No problem. Deadline. Okay. The word is deadline. I think this is last. Solution beneficial for everyone. Solution beneficial for everyone. Those who do not know can raise your hands. It's okay. You're learning something new. Every day should be learning, should be new. Okay, good. No problem. The answer is win-win solution. Win-win situation means that you also not loss, you also in profit, I'm also in profit. That means a solution benefit. You also not lose, I also not lose. You also get something, I also get something. That is called win-win situations. Okay. Important tasks that need immediate attention. Important tasks that need a immediate situation. Sorry, attention. Raise your hands if you do not know. Let me see quickly. If you do not know, it's okay. Not an issue. Okay. Answer is top priority. To reduce expensive. To reduce expenses. Very common word. Very, very common word. You should start listening to business news related to the what should I share market. There's one news no that business news of share market. You start reading it out, listening it out, not reading also, just listen. To reduce expense. Anybody, any guy, wild guess? Very easy. You must have heard this also.
Capital.
Hmm? Somebody said, make it loud and clear. It's okay. Do not hesitate. Nobody is judging you. Nobody is laughing you. I'm happy when somebody attempt. I feel bad somebody even do not try. Somebody attempts, it's good. The answer is cut cost. Simple. Next one. To increase the business or sales. You will hear a lot of things when you work with the departments of sale department. To increase the sales. Answer is boost sales. Something you want to increase, you want to boost. Okay, beyond the limit. To assign work to someone. Very common words in a business in the office environment. Very, very common. You keep on telling in a meeting to the people. To assign some work to assign work to someone. Give up? No one? Delegate. The word is delegate. When you give your work to somebody else to the other to do it, the word is delegate. And the work is known as task. Last, okay? To successfully finish a project. To successfully finish the project. What is this? Any idea? Get the job done. That's it for today. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the session and learned something new. We see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Take care. Have a good day ahead. Bye bye. Take care. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, ma'am.